A few comments tonight on the latest Republican debate. This is October the 11th, 2011. And just from the common person watching the debate, I have to say Bloomberg TV did a great job. I actually watched it live online. I thought Charlie Rose did a good job. And the table format, the round table, if you want, was a good idea, and I think that's the way that that should be done in the future. It's a lot more natural. It gives, I think, the candidates an opportunity to relax instead of standing up on podiums. A couple of comments about some of the participants. Rick Santorum, you're done. I think you need to sit down. Herman Cain, I think, acquitted himself well tonight. The 999 that he kept hammering away about, I don't know. I think he's making his point, but I think there's a lot of skepticism about, once again, as they mentioned in the debate, giving Congress another avenue for revenue. We certainly don't need that, I don't think. Congresswoman Bachmann didn't get a big opportunity to talk tonight, but I think what she said went along with her talking points. Whoever is advising her in her camp, personal observation, I think you need to broaden your points a little bit. I know you raised 28 children. I've heard it at least 24 times now. Let's talk about some other things, I think. Governor Perry, not doing too well. Don't see the depth. Governor Romney, I think, did a good job tonight. And he's always very polished. I think that actually hurt him back when he was running against McCain, but I think it's to his benefit now because I think he looks, he's been at this long enough, he's had enough practice, so he's comfortable doing it. Congressman Ron Paul, I like a lot of his ideas. A little bit too much concentration on the Fed. We understand it, and I agree with you, but it looks like every time that I hear you talking, that's the major point you're trying to hammer home. A little more broad in scope, and relax and talk slower. I think that he comes across as a little bit rushed in thought. That comes out verbally. Oh, let's see. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Mr. Huntsman. Not bad. I think he still looks a little bit nervous in the debate forum, and really hasn't. Although I think there's some depth there. We have to, in my opinion, we have to get away from the legacy thing with Dad. Newt Gingrich. I think he did pretty well tonight. I've heard the man speak before on television and a couple of long speeches on C-SPAN. I think he's brilliant, and a lot of depth, and of course he was Speaker of the House. I think he understands government probably better than anyone sitting at that table. He's polite. He makes a lot of interesting points, and so he did real well tonight too. And so that about sums that up. I do want to make a couple of other observations. Governor Romney interrupted the two women on the panel that were asking the questions, and I forget their names. But he walked right over them when they were trying to either ask a question or to sort of expand on what they wanted to know. But the most interesting part of the debate tonight was when the candidates were able to ask questions of the other candidates. And if you go back and look, Romney threw a real soft pitch to Michelle Bachmann. I think that showed a little bit of class, because it was an opportunity for everyone else took a finger jab at whoever they were asking the question, but he soft pitched her. And the idea that sprung to my mind as I was watching that, of course, I don't think the candidates realized how close the cameras were on them, was that he's picked her for vice president. That's just the thought that came to my mind. There's probably no substance to that, but that's what I thought. So anyways, those are my thoughts on the presidential debate tonight, and that's for September 19th, 2011, or October 11th, 2011.